What is up, motherfuckers of the internet? You bitches and bitchettes. Yeah, it's your boy, Donnie Darko, aka 1989 was born, aka Stealth Mongoose, aka Donnie16, you know the drill. And I'm back with a shock of white hair. When I left you, I was Donnie the gay. Now, I am Donnie the white supremacist. I'm fucking around. No, in all due seriousness, though, I'm back and I'm thinking about uploading videos again, regular content. Well, no, sorry, I shouldn't give you guys false expectations. This will be irregular content. I am not a professional YouTuber. I have never been a professional YouTuber, nor do I ever intend to be. But it will be interesting to, upload a video or two every now and then. These days, I'm thinking about doing more like social commentary. You see, I've got my shitty ass blue microphone. This isn't the $79 one. There's no way I'm that rich. I only sprung for the $39.99 model. So it can only capture from directly in front of me, and in fact, I kind of regret not using my headset with this because I literally have to put my lips really close to the microphone to get like a sound to come out and for it not to sound like it's muted. Like, I'll give you guys an example here. I'm gonna put this shit right over here. Now at the moment it is off to the side. I'm pretty sure I sound incredibly quiet right now compared to how I did a moment ago. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be, I am going to be holding this up to my face while I'm doing these videos until I find a better solution. Hey, Donnie, why don't you just get a fucking microphone stand? Well, thank you, jackass in the back. Please subscribe, and to PewDiePie as well, but yeah. A microphone stand? I'm thinking of getting one of those, but arching it over my desk, which is a mess right now, and also a corner hutch cabinet sort of deal, would be kind of a challenge. I think I've got a spot up there where it might fit, but, no promises. Because at the moment, this is the most efficient solution to not have a giant metal arm arching over my 4K TV to, like, fucking block half the screen while I'm trying to stream or do what have you. But yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, as far as content goes, I'm still going to be uploading fair use clips, and in fact, I'm going to be getting back into that a little more rigorously now. I have a few clips that I've been wanting to upload lately, mostly from newer media, and I kind of want to fight people on fair use since very recently my Edward's Crisis of Faith video was flagged by some Chinesium company that seems to think that they own every single segment of Full Metal Alchemist and that no part can be used for fair use. But, we could set them straight pretty quick, and I'm pretty sure I did. But in any case, fact of the matter is, aside from fair use clips and general copyright related media, I'm probably going to mostly be uploading social commentary. In fact, that's what this video is going to be mostly about. I know this last 3 minutes has been explaining why I have such a lack of content going about right now, but okay. So, today's video is mostly going to be a declaration of my stance on a lot of issues regarding media today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know that the left-leaning individuals and right-leaning individuals are both vying for media space within everything from comic books to video games to pretty much everything that you can think about. Every bit of favorited media you've had, let's see, one thing is Apex Legends, another one is maybe Star Wars, comic books like, the Marvel Universe itself, maybe Miss Marvel, with her new movie coming out, has struck a certain chord with some people. But I'm here to declare my stance on that. I am a centrist as far as politics go. I am neither a left-leaning... left-leaning. Yeah, they all drink bottles. I am neither a left-leaning Democrat, bleeding heart guy who thinks that every single person who declares himself as a toaster should have the right to be sold in an open market to make delicious breakfast bread, butter, and jelly. Nor am I the type of person who thinks that, all gay people should be scoured from the face of the earth and that they don't deserve rights or to marry or what have you. In fact, you'll find that I'm quite moderate as far as that goes. My biggest contention right now against SJWs and the left is that they are invading the media space of some of my favorite franchises, occupying it under the guise of trying to bring in more diversity. And then once they've occupied said space, they seem to be quite happy to declare that anybody in that space who they deem unfit is either racist, sexist, homophobic, an abuser, a harasser, what have you. And to be honest, I am fucking sick of it. I have a good number of franchises that I hold dear to me. Not the least of which is Star Wars, and it's not that I don't enjoy diversity. I enjoy characters when they are well made, and when there is a lot of thought put into the character as to how they will fit into canon and so on. What I don't like is tokenism, and tokenism seems to be the mode of the day, or rather the trend now. We want our characters to... Well, I'm going to echo the mind of the media right now. We want our characters to be able to sell to gay people. We want to be able to flag that they are gay and to be proud of being gay or transsexual. Literally, replace what I'm about to say with any minority in existence. We want them to be Asian, transsexual, etc. as a priority over their relatability as a character, and that's the problem. In a lot of cases, you have individuals within mainstream media who are, taking pre-established characters such as Thor or Ciri from The Witcher, and trying to say that, oh yes, we'll make them black, and that will make them an incredible stance for diversity and all that. And it's like, well, no. What would you do if Luke Cage was white? How about Malcolm X? Should we portray him as an Italian guy, like a coif wearing, slick haired Italian guy? Should we portray a biography about Jackie Chan where he's played by a Mexican? A Latino American, whatever. I don't want to be politically correct. That's my other gripe. But yeah, that's my problem. I don't see that these characters are well thought out attempts to create an incredible arc of development, an incredible character that can survive for generations. Instead, they're just taking pre-established characters at best and slapping the "I'm black" or "I'm gay" label on them. Or, at worst, they're creating entirely new characters for the sake of pandering that have zero character development because the writer or the creator of the character in question is too scared to put them into any situations of actual adversity, because then that will come off as them abusing the character or harassing the character. It's ridiculous, I know, but the arguments are made. A lot of people are upset when a character like Barbara Gordon, for example, goes through a traumatic experience, namely a rape, or at least an implied rape by the Joker, if not an implied stripping and humiliation by the Joker. A lot of people think that disempowers or weakens her as a character, and they cry sexism and havoc and anarchy. But the fact of the matter is that those struggles improve characters, not by themselves, but how the characters deal with them. And Barbara Gordon is one example of a character that dealt with it quite well. She took her disability and became Oracle, one of my favorite characters from the Batman franchise and the Batman universe. But I digress. that is where I'm standing right now. I hate racists, I hate sexists, I hate homophobes, but I also hate people who confuse them with regular people. So, if you're an individual who believes that transsexuals deserve to have their pronoun of choice expressed, and that others should recognize that pronoun, but at the end of the day, you think that white people are born racist, or you believe that white people are born with privilege, and that because of that, they are automatically in this bracket where you can judge them in the same way that 1940s era people would judge black men for being stronger than them or having physical characteristics that they were jealous of or whatnot. Like, that's just an example, you know. You have people, you know, I don't know exactly how to word it. You have people who are willing to defend minorities and to defend their rights. And, you know, I'm one of them. I believe that everyone should have the same rights, and I believe that in cases where people don't make do with the same rights, we should be able to help them out a little bit. But that doesn't mean that we should mandate that a certain form of language is acceptable, or that the N-word is more terrible than the word bitch or the word cracker or what have you. In fact, no, the word nigger is just as terrible as the word cracker, and calling someone a chink is just as offensive as calling someone a Jew. And if you're in a situation where one of these is acceptable, then all of them are. I mean, I'm afraid that that's been my stance lately. I'm not alt-right. I very much oppose the alt-right. I don't agree with them in the slightest. And to be honest, I'm very happy to be a centrist, to oppose SJWs in the media, and to oppose the alt-right in the streets, in politics, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not one to choose between the lesser of the two evils. So, in a situation where you say, "Oh, would you prefer some loony, psychopathic leftist who thinks that all of the Ninja Turtles should be played by black transgender helicopters, or should we pick the gun-toting, Bible-thumping asshole with the toupee and the Cheeto skin who thinks that Mexicans aren't really people and that border security, i.e. a border wall, is the only way that we can address the immigration problem?" No, I'm in neither of those camps, and if you make the mistake of associating me with it, you can also have the privilege and the right, and I welcome you to unsubscribe from my channel. Unless you'd like to have your view challenged, then go ahead and, you know, stay subscribed, because there's more coming. But in either case, that's about it. I'm happy to be back at the turn of the tide. No, I'm fucking around. But yeah, I'm happy to be back, and the few of you that are subscribed to me, thank you. I don't know why you're still subscribed to me, but thank you nonetheless. If you can give me some feedback about why you're still subscribed to me, or if you want me to make a certain type of content, I'll try to accommodate, actually. That's another thing I want to do. I want to reach out to my audience of, I'm sure, no more than 20, 50, maybe 100 people, and see if you guys have a particular type of content you want to see me make. Now, granted, there is one type of content that I think is a little too technically savvy for me, and, you know, I say that, but it's really more that I'm too lazy to set it up, and that's game streaming. I don't want to do Let's Plays. If you guys want to like, try to convince me to do Let's Plays in some way, shape, or form, I might, but anyway. That's it for this video. I'm not going to tell you to smash and like that subscribe button because I think that's trite and retarded and gay, but if you'd like to, go ahead and subscribe to me. I'd very much like to have your support, and I would love to continue creating content for you. Just keep in mind that I have my own stance, my own opinions, and I'm very unlikely to bend the knee to either the left or the right if they choose to approach me for whatever reason. Either way, catch you guys later. See you in the next upload. Sayonara.